Hey, welcome back. Appreciate you joining us. And do you know why no one's ever asked me how to cook beef short ribs? It's because I've never actually cooked beef short ribs. Sometimes they're called dinosaur ribs or dinosaur bones or plate ribs. And today I thought we'd give it a shot. So stick around and we'll learn one way or the other together. I'm sure I've hacked this thing up. I was chopping this thing up, and a lot of the YouTube videos I've seen, guys just pull it out and it's nice and even, and they throw their seasoning on and they throw in the pit. When I got mine out, it had a lot of silver skin. It had a lot of hard fat, like what I would equate to like deckle fat on a brisket. So let's take a look at it. I may have already screwed the pooch on this one, but we'll go ahead and give it a go and see where we end up. So this is where we ended up on the beef short ribs. You can see that this one has 4. A lot of times you'll see 3. And the underside, we're not going to, some little discoloration there. We're not going to remove the membrane on this. I think from a lot of what I've seen that helps keep the actual ribs together. So that's where we're at. I have a mixture here of half salt, half pepper. So I'm just gonna season this thing like I would a brisket. So I'm not gonna do anything with the back. This is literally just bone. So unlike most ribs, all the meat on these sit on top of the bone and not so much in between the bones. You can get beef like finger ribs, I think is what they call them, and there's very little on top, but all the meat is in between the bones. So just a different cut. And I didn't show it before, but this is that silver skin that I cut off. So you can see how actually it kind of reflects the light. It's literally looks like silver. And you certainly don't want to be eating through that. So they're on. I have no idea if we're even doing it right. So we are cooking at 275. A lot of the guys on YouTube and some of the folks I've talked to, they range from 250 to 300. So I split the difference and went at 275. For the 100% of you that have more experience in cooking beef plate ribs, please leave a comment below. Let me know if you have any tips or tricks that you like to use. That way I can use those next time. But I'm glad y'all are coming along for the trip, and appreciate y'all time. We're a little over 2 hours into it, and you can see that the meat has started to pull away from the bones. Still feels real tight, which I would expect. So you saw that we just took a look at it after a couple hours. Have no idea how long this is gonna take. I would guess from this much that I know, I would guess anywhere from 5 to 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours maybe, including rest time, and we'll go from there. Looks pretty good so far. Five hours into it, we just want to check the temperature here. Rib just slid out. We are about 5.5 hours into this. We've done a temperature probe, and we're 203, 204, 207 in one spot, all the way around. mean, this thing is just super tender. Man, smooth right there. Well, I'm excited to try it. They look good. I guess the only way to test it is to dive in and taste test it. You want to taste that one?
You take the first bite.
I guess I could be gentlemanly and cut a piece off, but you know what? It's pretty good.
Yes, Colin? You found 2 books?
Colin, you want a rib, buddy? You can see I took a big old bite and it was just comparatively real small.
Here. It's hot. This is really good though.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm. What'd you season it with?
Salt and pepper.
Oh, it's really good.
What do you think, buddy?
Salt.
It's good? Hey, appreciate you guys. I'm glad you came along for the trip. Didn't know how it was going to turn out. Certainly wouldn't say obviously we perfected it, but it was a pretty good first go. So thanks for spending your time with us. And we're going to go have beef ribs, beef plate ribs, dinosaur bones, dinosaur ribs. Those are all synonyms for the same thing. So we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Good job, buddy.